Season 3 of the UnTold Truth. This one's different. This isn't about the stories anymore. It's about transformation. It's about what happens after the pain, after the setbacks, after the moments nobody else sees. The UnTold Truth is the space where real people have real conversations about healing, about growth and purpose, and becoming who you were always meant to be. This season, we're going deeper, more honesty, more perspective, and more truth. Because at the end of the day, it only takes each one to reach one to teach one. And your story, it might be the one that changes everything. Welcome back to the UnTold Truth. I'm your host, Joshu Brinkley. Today I have Carẽs JaRon with me. What's going on, Carẽs?
What's up, man? How you feeling, brother?
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you having me, man.
Yes, sir. No doubt. I say Carẽs JaRon, but Carẽs Patterson is his actual real name, right?
That's my name.
My man. So Carẽs Patterson is a multi-style creative and visual artist from Richmond, Virginia. Known for capturing more than just images, he captures moments with meaning. His work spans sports and culture-driven storytelling with a portfolio that includes collaborations with celebrities, Fortune 500 companies, professional athletes, universities, and global impact activists, and our favorite president of the United States of America, Barack Obama. Widely recognized for his basketball and sports photography, Carẽs brings a unique ability to highlight raw emotion and purpose in every frame. His lens goes beyond the surface, telling stories that resonate on a deeper human level. Beyond his artistry, Carẽs is a devoted father who prioritizes mental health, peace, and positive energy. These values are deeply rooted in his background, working in the mental health field since his junior year at Christopher Newport University, shaping not only who he is as a man, but how he shows up in his work and in the world. First things first, Carẽs.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from? What side of town you grew up from?
All right. So yeah, where I'm from East End. I'm from Verona, but I'm a native. I am from a place called Gravel Hill,
Okay.
considered government stamped as an historical landmark.
Yeah.
To go further than that, you would probably have to do UnTold Truth season 4 and let that 10 series because it's a really deep history.
Yeah.
And I get excited talking about it. I want to keep rambling on with it because it's a beautiful thing to be a part of, my heritage, my bloodline. So but yeah, I'm from Eastern Richmond, Gravel Hill, Verona. If you get a chance, man, just Google like Pleasance versus Pleasance and the hidden city, the oldest town of Richmond, Gravel Hill.
Gravel Hill. Okay.
You'll go deep into that rabbit hole, and then 3 months later, bro, you have to call me and be like, yeah, I got a little bit further. Then you're gonna need another year before you finish learning that.
Yeah. Because it's a whole process to it.
Bro, it's deep, man. It's just beautiful to have my aunts and my great grandfather who was alive when I was a child, man, teach me some stuff, man. So me getting older, I started diving into it a little more deeper.
Yeah.
And it got intense, and it just makes you proud. And then it just give you a different outlook on Richmond because the history isn't just Gravel Hill. The history starts back. To do a quick thing, top of the iceberg. Bloodline is the first cargo of Africans from West Africa to Barbados to come to Jamestown. And then between Jamestown and Gravel Hill, you'll end up through Shirley's Plantation. Then you come to Gravel Hill at the time.
Yeah.
Under, I don't call him slave owner.
Yeah.
He's a man named Pleasance.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Pleasant versus Pleasant.
Okay. I never do that. That's big. Yeah. Every time I'm around you, I feel like I learn something.
Yeah, man. Just because, and it's because I don't want to talk about it so deep now because it's just a multitude of branches that goes into that history, and it's even me people asking me where I'm from or me trying to talk about it. it's very difficult because, like I said, it just keeps branching off. And even now, with me being as old as I am, learning about it when I was young, it's so hard to tell the history correctly in order because I just keep branches off to so many different things.
Yeah.
They derive from Richmond. A lot of reasons why a lot of the schools in Richmond are named. You go back to like John Marshall, Thomas Jefferson, George Wilf, John Rolfe. Those really the reason why they are where they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you'll learn about that when you start. If you are interested in doing it too, you'll start learning about um, people would be who they are if it wasn't for that court case.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that I'll leave it at that because
Yeah.
I just keep going down. I just keep hopping around.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could talk about that all day.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
day,
so-
bro, all day, all month, all year, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm blessed to have my aunts and uncles around to keep me fed up and with the information. And at some point, I plan on doing some type of documentary or some type of literature, visual to really talk about and expose it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
my aunts and uncles, I mean, they 70, 80 now.
Yeah.
And like I said, you go how quickly back 100 years, 100 years, not being enslaved that fast.
That quick.
That's my great great.
Yeah.
So that story, I don't want it to dissolve or
Right.
go away.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people don't know about it. So
Right.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Let's leave it as. But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it. Quick, as fast as I can say where I'm from. That's
Yeah.
the best way I'm doing.
Yeah.
The way I can do it.
Yeah. A lot. I notice a lot of people that come on, and if there's anything racially involved,
Yeah.
especially us black folk, right? We like we don't want to put off that, because there's a lot of people who are black, that put off that, we blame it on the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got that.
right. It's a mentality, but for me, it's not even about that. It's about, okay, yeah, we have, as a culture, we probably have hatred towards
Yes.
the other culture, right? But it's all about learning.
Yes, it's
It's all about learning your past.
key, bro.
Yeah.
That don't do something to you.
It do.
'Cause I know, like me coming out of church. No, I'm gonna keep going. When we come out, I used to come out Charles young, bro, like 4 or 5. I used to get out of church at Gravel Hill. Pastor was Tyrone Nelson, who's now county board. I just remember, still is, across the street is the Gravel Hill Community Center. But beside the church is my great uncle Raymond's house. And that house has a lot of history because but it's crazy. Like his house was the hub, the hospital hub in the Civil War. So like soldiers would come in his house and they were utilizing his house for nursing and amputating legs and all that.
That's great.
But across the street is the Gravel Hill Community Center, which is the first educational institution of Richmond once slaves were free, which then births Virginia Randolph. So coming across the street after church, I didn't know how to ask the questions because I'm just living it and I'm young. But my aunts would teach me all the time. My mother would teach me all the time. This is what's about to happen. I would see them just go down, also walk across the field to Uncle Raymond's house, and then an hour later, I see all my aunts and uncles just grabbing all these artifacts and these hot combs and these Civil War products and
Yeah.
shackles, all this stuff. And I just be like, then the bus will pull up. People will hop out the bus with notepads and pictures. And I remember just hearing some of the people be like, yeah, this is the second stop. Like the first stop was Saco Bottom, Dock Street, where the train station is, which was technically at that time in history, that was the slave auction.
Yeah, I know, and I kind of want to infringe here because, I've had this conversation with people about the cobblestone down there.
Bro, it's
And I always ask the question, why is it still down there? And unfortunately, they leave it down there on purpose to remind us every day that
bro,
it's crazy.
It should be more post up. Each historical spot supposed to have a bullet point of wherever this piece of land or whatever this history is supposed to be. It's supposed to resolve.
Yeah.
Because even behind it, I remember I was on Instagram the other day. Somebody was talking about MTV. I was like, "Do you know about
Oh yeah.
the cemetery right here?" Like,
Crazy.
it's so much stuff, and it all goes back to my family. Even with
Wow.
the man out there to this day, that sells handled vegetables. We used to sell to my family on weekends. I can keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of history that comes from my family, man. It really birthed a lot of Richmond history. but there's no posters up and stuff to teach people that.
Yeah.
So I need to, like I said, me and my cousin Paul Nelson is planning on doing my cousin Cooley. We're trying to get some more documentation around it. I'm talking about it so that we can keep that alive.
Yeah.
It's actually it's literature in university. Yeah, I know if you go to Vanderbilt, Georgetown, there's actually classes on because of the court case and significance it is in the whole country, man. It ain't just Richmond.
Right.
It's stuff you can pull up where you have to write a 500-page dissertation. To pass, like you're going into law or you're going into history.
Yeah.
We in all that. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That's dope. Thanks for sharing that because for me, this reminds me of the canal downtown. Now, I went on my second or third canal excursion, right? And on the way back, they had never done this before, but on the way back, they started talking about the guy, the black male who was in slavery. And this man tucked himself in a box from Richmond all the way up to what was it, Philly or New York?
Or I can go. My mind blanked just because I'm tired. I know the story, and
Yeah, it's crazy.
He went into a box, bro.
Yeah,
And
for hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
So okay, so I can direct it back to my family as well. So not that event.
Yeah.
But even the band, I don't want to mispronounce, but I'll just say it. Bond 2 is that location. You can go down to the bottom of the canal and you'll see the Bond 2 and that, you learn that history as well. So you can do that now, which is on the side. Go up these steps. There used to be a restaurant at the bottom of the canal. It's an oval across from the restaurant. It's where the boat is. But you come up and go up the steps. I think where the Carmex building is now, and the hotel, the apartment.
Yeah.
You can read down the left. You'll learn about a lot of that. Just canal going to. Then it traces back to my family. When you go around to Martin Agency, it's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But yeah, that was a slave auction, bro. But if you Google back in, I don't know, whatever period of time, you'll see in between the train station and I don't know what's right there now, like Crab Shack or whatever. But that little segment, I think they got it now as a skate ring.
Mhm.
It used to be this green over top market. You'll start seeing pictures, not of the auctions and stuff, but yeah, that was where they would start selling the vegetables after whatever. So you'll see all that.
Yeah, that's crazy. And speaking of your family and your upbringing, I had a chance to meet your uncle up there. We don't got disclose his name, but yeah, up there in DC. I mean, he's a different bro.
Thing different, bro.
He's a different.
My mother's brother, man.
Yep.
I'll tell you, man, this dude. I think I was sophomore in college. I don't know if I can say this, but I remember I was trying to cross a frat about to be an alpha, man.
Oh, shit.
Went up there, just went up there. I had told him what's on my lane. And he just was like, he gave me a hug, bro. And he was like, man, you ready to go upstairs? Like, yeah. We always go upstairs to talk, but it's a certain room. I don't think you went up there, did you?
I did, yeah.
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 He was like, man, then he just started putting books. And that's when he started feeding me him himself directly because he's super educated on he's an Atkins ATK. And he just started giving me just the connection from Charles City, where everybody had last kin, Hop Quaker, we was Quakers at one point under Mr. Pleasant's and father. Yeah, it's a lot. So from that day is when I kind of just started diving because he just feed me like, I'm finally happy you got here. I was like, well, what's the connection with me crossing made you? He's like, I don't know. I just felt like this the time you just matured. We've been telling you this stuff, but now it's time for you to learn your history.
Right.
I know from that day, bro, my spirit just felt like it is expanded because it's true. Like, know that self. That statement was always told to me by him. And just knowing that what the significance of the bloodline just made it like, hey, bro, it's what it is. So yeah, pretty cool, man. But yeah. So also growing up in 3 locations, man, it really just expanded my mind on a creative level. Because I grew up in Gravel Hill, which is we call it the country, it's the sticks. And just being in that energy all the time, ancestry and energy. But then growing up in Verona, Route 5, man, that's just a whole other ball game. It's like its own island in compared to all other Richmond spots.
Yeah, it is.
And like Hans Springs, They don't even
They don't.
understand. It's just different in Verona. It just that's a whole other segment as well. But then just growing up in Mama Joy's house, it was just a and then growing in, like you said, my uncle's house. So I grew up there as well. So those 3 locations, man, was you just it's very diverse. You learn a lot, you see a lot, you're around a lot of different things all the time. Whether it be summers, I would stay with my uncle at his house, man. Just being in there was just he's an African art collector, man. So this dude got stuff from all countries.
He got a museum in his house.
Museum in the house, bro. Y'all talking about front open the door. You stepping in. It ain't like it's like, oh, I got one room and I just nah, bro.
Yeah.
And so being 4 and 5, staying 2 or 3 summers at his house. He at that time worked under Clinton. Then he ended up going to Eleanor Holmes. And they were just like watching him leave to work. I'd be scared in the house because like it's all these masks and shackles and African. I'm like, man, it's a lot, man. But yeah, he's a blessing. So
He is.
But yeah, growing up, grew up in DC with a lot of people in Richmond who I grew up with didn't know that. I spent a lot of summer, a lot of time in DC with my uncle, my mother's brother, and growing up in my mama's house and then Grab Hill, man. It really molded me completely, bro. Like it was the best childhood I could have, man. So a lot of outlets, a lot of creativity.
It shows. It shows.
Bro, it's me, man.
This man got a crazy eye for the camera.
Yeah, man. So,
Crazy.
I think that has a lot to do with it. Just because your approach, like as an artist, I would consider myself, your approach to art or life itself with knowing who you are and then being in those environments, learning from them, you just get a different perspective on art, but being a human or just life itself, the perspective is really broad. I can just see a lot. I have a humongous understanding of stuff.
Yeah.
And then going into mental health when I got out of college, and that just made more sense because like I understand so much. I feel, I think I'm an empath too, bro.
Yeah.
But that's a gift and a curse as well. But actually feeling pain from other people is as a gift.
Yeah, it's a different because I wouldn't call myself an empath. I can almost see things before they happen.
Bro. And feel it though. I feel your pain. Like when people be like, I feel you, when like, just a three, I be like, nah, bro.
I actually feel what you've been through. Not because I've been through it,
Bruh.
but because I can see how that can really affect you in a way where it's like, nah, this person needs therapy.
Bro, leave from the conversation. You're thinking about it all day, bro. Can't get off my mind. I know my mom and my girlfriend used to tell her time. You sure this the right service, but like Phil, you should be working in because like, bro, your heart too big for this, man. Like, but I'm like, I think it's my calling, man. I just like helping people, man.
Yeah.
And mixing in, remember with our advocate, man. So like, with art and that, like I don't like I go to work, learning photography, being a QMHP, man. It's like I wake up, but it's legitimate what I'm called to do. I know for a fact.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm bleeding like a motherfucker. I'll tell you about this shit. It's fucking crazy. Random, right? I was out there with the chainsaw and shit, but
This nigga turned Freddy Krueger, bro.
no bullshit. So yeah, speaking more so on how you grew up, I know your mother played a huge part in how you grew up. Speak more on that for me.
Angel, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think she's a real person. She's an angel, man. I'm more than blessed to be raised under her, on top of my brother, man. It's like, he's 3 years older than me, man. But I usually call his man like my dad at some point. I mean, I grew up with a father.
Yeah.
My father was in the war, man. But I won't go into that. But yeah, it was the best decision. We had to separate, whatever. But yeah, man, she plays a role even now, bro. She's a significant impact in everything I do. But she's the whole love, the whole like super caring, big heart. Like wake up in the morning, bro. I gotta hug myself because I gotta like fold my heart back in my chest because I'm just thinking of all the stuff I could do to help people or any way I can. It's come from her because man. Like I'm what about I ain't gonna say my age, but I'm close to 40, bro. I've never seen her upset.
Yeah.
That emotion or whatever you want to name it.
And she has had all the right to be upset.
Bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, it might be inherited. I don't know how to get upset, but like, it's just be like, it really be on some like, people could call me a bitch. People be like, man, you ain't, I just be like, hey,
Yeah.
whatever it is you upset about, I know I ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
Or how can we, what's the solution?
Yeah.
Let's
I
fix
said we face this.
it, bro. Ain't no point. I don't need to beef with nobody,
Yeah.
you know, or whatever else. Cause it's just like,
Yeah.
and it's from her, bro. It's too much. It's too much positive things or optimistic way to think about things and think about anything negative. And that's how I grew up in the house. It's just never nothing. It's always come back to baseline. So
Yeah.
an error happens here, mistakes happen here. This reason why this is blowing up or failing. Okay, let's get back to baseline and just, okay, good. You living, you breathing. Like rock, is all your legs, limbs moving?
And you eat.
You eating? The also like,
Yeah.
so where in that equation the problem?
Yeah.
Once you delete from that equation,
Yep.
then we can.
Yeah.
That's literally how I've been training my brain to train my entire life.
Yeah.
And I mean, she named me Carẽs. I mean, it's spelled CARES.
Yeah.
It's been, her name is Joyce. Like if you rejoice, and it's all the time. Joy. It's a lot, man. So it's a beautiful thing to have her, with me, man. Just being under her wing for so long, man. It's a beautiful, and just watching her blossom. Like her house. Anybody who knows me, or anybody from East End, Richmond, has been to her house, and not just been to the house, but has been taking her care of. She was the resource hub of Richmond, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you talking about therapy now that we've gotten older and know how that can benefit you.
Yeah.
She been doing that since she ran daycares,
Yeah.
so she could be a stay-at-home mom. And my dad was doing whatever he was doing. Whole community, bro. Like it's been like that. So all these children out, all the kids, all the young men and women out of East End Richmond, they bound her wing at some point.
Yeah.
Most of my friends have been raised under her.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would venture to say still under her.
Still under her wing. People
Yeah.
still calling, bro.
Yeah.
30, 50 years old, man. People that I was older than me, my brother's friends, still hit her up like, man, you good? I'm glad to hear you doing great. She got, so much stuff going on with herself with business or whatever, but she always take time, pull up on people, man. You good? Come to
Yeah.
the house. You need to meet me somewhere. You need help with this, you need help with that. Let me find somebody that can do it.
Yeah.
So you just under that for 18 years in the house, bro. It's
Yeah.
bound to rub in, but it's been rubbing me a long period of time. Not also, not to skip around, but I mean, it's the untold truth, but I'm epileptic.
Yeah.
So me growing up with that disease, I'm not pretty sure. I know it had a lot to do with me accepting her as the way she is.
Right.
It's because like having a seizure, yeah, I don't even want to, go into how that experience is.
Yeah.
But like, I'd be feeling like, I know at one point I was chronic. See, I don't know what they diagnosed me with, but I was having 4 or 5 a day at one point.
That's crazy.
3 years, you know what I'm saying?
This was in high school.
This is elementary school. Leading up from kindergarten, no, first grade up to 4th grade, when I had my final last seizure before they started like saying, before I got diagnosed with whatever it was, I can't remember, but it was some chronic, whatever epilepsy, man. The reason why I stopped at 4th grade is because I had a seizure, and I went into a coma. I broke my vestibular. I mean, blood was coming out my ears. I fell off at the elementary school. This actually, um, it's a long story behind that too, man. But yeah, went down steps, head hit the, we
Your head was dribbling out.
bro, dribbling, bro, pound dribble, Shaq pounding the post, bro. Hit it. And so yeah, bro, woke up 3 days later, bro, from a coma, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. At that point, it was like, all right, bro, we gotta figure something out because this ain't finna get bad. It's only get worse because what people know is vestibular is basically like your pain tolerance right behind your ear. Where mine's had snapped, so this.
So you ain't feel no pain.
Okay, so your pain tolerance is basically like your body is a electrical. I don't know the words, but
Yeah. It's all connected.
it's all connected electrically. And so your brain, me pinching your leg, your brain says, okay, your leg was pinched.
Yeah,
That's
right.
where the pain starts.
Right. Yeah.
But the pain tolerance is from the vestibular, whereby how much it hurts.
Okay.
So it's say if it's a length of your forearm, mine's got snapped
Yeah.
from the fall. So my pain tolerance is at 100, meaning low. It's
Well, the
technically low.
Yeah.
On a number.
So if you got punched in the face,
Right, no.
oh, for the opposite. Oh,
Brick.
I got you.
Yeah, my pain. So I'm saying pain tolerance went up, meaning it got worse as it pain. When technically I'm saying that, meaning that you got high pain tolerance, that means you don't feel nothing. So I'm reversing what I'm saying. But yeah, bro. So from 4th grade, after that happened, all the way up until 12th grade, bro. I'm telling you, I was having seizures. So I was having so many seizures, bro. It was crazy. So having a seizure, being epileptic, like there's so many different triggers.
Yeah.
So like lights is one of them. Processed food, standing up with your knees locked for more than a minute, you can have a seizure.
Oh.
Blood was one of mine. I couldn't see blood. And then on fact, I got a heart disease as well. I got irregular heart murmur. I got an extra clog vessel. I got an extra vessel, one clog with extra cells. It's a lot. I had heart surgery on that. It's called. But having that ended up being the reason why they found out I was having seizures. It was because I have a heart disease and my brain couldn't figure out why my heart was beating away, so I would have a seizure. On top of having a broken vestibular, so pain.
Yeah.
So just in general, like if you get punched or hit,
Yeah,
you feel dizzy
Yeah.
or whatever. You responded to it. So with me, it was like
So if somebody punched you back then, you get knocked, or they might punch you into a coma.
I could punch it to death.
To death.
That's why I stopped
Yeah.
hooping in college. I was like, bro, I had a seizure in the dorm room, bro. Like,
this ain't it.
then I had heart surgery, and I was like, bro.
Yeah. When is this gonna stop?
It will at that pace. 12th grade, beginning of this year, I had a seizure going. We were doing it. Anxiety can make you have a seizure.
Yeah.
Because your heart is like I said, my heart was beat, and my brain could not pick up. And it's like, what the hell going on, bro? So it just shut off. So it's a seizure is an electronical brainstorm happening at once. As the reason why you shake it, because all the nerves are popping off at once.
Yeah.
And you go out. So yeah, man, that was the most. I would easily say the most traumatic experience I've had was those 2 periods, that 4th grade situation. But then every year from that point, bro, it was just like, bro, what is just because there's nobody to talk to about it. I mean, my mom had put me with a therapist at one point, but it was kind of like I just felt like therapists at the time when I was young was like she just validating what the paper said. Because I mean, I'm epileptic, ain't nothing to talk about. I want to talk to a peer. Like it was nobody around me that had seizures, so I'm kind of like, yeah, like I'm gonna do it. I know of anywhere that is epileptic.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was from a mental health standpoint, but I was decreasing. But I would know. I was always a funny, happy dude, and then I'm living with Joyce, Mama Joyce. So yeah, like it wasn't nothing to be mad about, bro.
Yeah.
But I would say to go back to what we first started talking about, where how that shaped me. I put that in there because that has a lot to do with my mentality, bro. Because it's like a seizure is felt like death to me,
Yeah.
and it was like traumatic, getting symptoms like your hand upon me. I'm having this traumatic mental response to it because I'm about to have a seizure. So that would make me have a seizure because I'm panicking.
Because you're about
I
to
do not learn how to like it was to the point where I learned how to fight them joints.
Right. Yeah.
I had them in weddings. I'm the ring bearer coming down,
For real?
anxiety, and well,
Crazy.
Adam Jones coming up half court, running 3 gun.
Yeah. I'm glad you had that at our wedding. Bro, if I had to pick you up,
That's what I'm saying. It's anytime, that's why I about to have on the roller coaster for the first time. Oh, passing out again, bro. It should be crazy. Yeah, so 12th grade, I had one coming across. They told me had to practice by graduation, man. A lot of people don't even notice that, bro. I was walking up, do the little thing or whatever, the practice. It was like the first couple of weeks of school, bro. And I was falling out, bro. I looked up with my mama at she knew the shit.
Yeah, with us.
Met her in the lobby in the gym, in that front area, man. Pop. I knew how to fight him at that point. I was like, let me just get across the state. I'm not finna do it for my homies, bro. Like, I just got out. That was knocked up. That was, I don't even think people know this, but I was homeschooled from the first week of school all the way up until the basketball season started. So I got released from homeschool because I was too much of a risk factor of having seizures,
Yep.
I got homeschooled for the second time. I actually got homeschooled 4th grade year
Yeah.
and then a 12th grade year. So I came out of being homeschooled from the seizure right into the basketball season.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't realize me hooping, you running one lap around the, you know what I'm saying? If coach tell you running around the track around the gym one time, that's like 4 laps for me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
which hinders like my progress in hooping.
Right. Right.
And which a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
4th quarter, I'm gassed. I mean,
Yeah.
third, halftime.
Yeah, third halftime.
I'm hit.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I could hoop though,
Yeah.
but it was like heart is in my in my stomach at this point,
Yeah.
or my thigh, I'm
Yeah.
hooping, and then I'm focusing on not having a seizure
Yeah.
because I got anxiety about the game. Like I'm playing or whatever. Like I'm like, it's a lot going on in my head. I'm just fighting a seizure, so I can't really focus on hooping. It was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So that overcame it. You know what I'm saying? That's the blessing about it.
yeah. So what you said you were homeschooled, but you went to Verona, didn't
So when I was at Baker, 4th grade, I got homeschooled, and then when I returned, they tried to put me in the LD classes.
Oh shit.
So they moved me to Verona Elementary, and then I came back to Baker and they tried to put me there because it was like, bro, it's a lot. Because I was having seizures. So at that time, I wasn't falling out. I was having blankouts.
Yeah.
So like with that, when you have a seizure, you lose memory, and then you have a fire movement.
Yeah.
That's when you know your seizure's done.
Yeah.
So sometimes we do like the speed test in the morning. I get the paper. I'm like, and see, from my perspective, I get the paper, I hand it right back. I had a seizure for like a minute.
Yeah.
The time taker was a minute. So that happened a couple of times. And my teacher was, would point to my mom like, Rock ain't doing none of his work.
Yeah.
And then she was like, bro, that man having a seizure. Like,
Yeah, having a
why
seizure, bro. Like,
the anxiety of doing the test was causing me to have a seizure.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when they started putting me in the LD joint. But my mom afforded it. I ended up going to another school. And my grandfather and my mom would take me to school every morning for a good year. I came back for a grade year, finished out at Baker.
Yeah.
And then 12th grade, it was homeschooled at Verona High School. So yeah, lady would come in the morning, do what she had to do, and then I'd be out. Yeah, but look, I mean, I don't think people knew that though.
Yeah.
And then it was popped back up at the school, but my brother went over and that'd be it. Yep.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, what was your biggest challenge growing up? I think we already know.
And look, yeah, it was definitely living with that disease, bro. And yeah, man, it was a lot. I mean, a lot of other factors challenging growing up. Richmond wasn't a safe place neither. Like it was,
Yeah.
people think it was all being in Verona. I think was all like country, but it actually was rough over there.
No, it's
like
up and right.
it actually is, bro. There's
Yeah.
a lot of going down. Then going to Verona High School, I think the 4 years out of Verona, Richmond, was like murder capital of the world, bro.
Yeah.
Like the whole 4 years, and
Yeah.
a lot going on. I mean,
Yeah.
we stayed safe, but it was just like any party we went to, somebody was fighting to get shot
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
was happening, and then yeah, the challenge of the disease, and running with our father, my brother, he doing his thing, he's learning, he's developing, he's maturing, so he's moving away a certain way. I had to figure out what he was doing, but he ended up coming back. It was a lot.
Yeah.
It won't all peace and cake. Because people see Mama Joyce walking around, they think I was just like,
Yeah. Because she's not going to show you what's actually going
it
on.
was, we had plenty of challenges I ain't gonna get into, and we been robbed a few times. People that came to the crib and cleaned us out. My brother used to be, he was very popular, bro. So it was a lot.
Yeah.
It's, I'll never say I'm from the hood.
Yeah.
That I grew up around, like, I have family in
Mhm.
Rackle Arms. I got,
Yeah.
I just stay around for that. It's just,
Yeah.
even when always balloons and butterflies and bunnies running around, it was a lot.
Yeah. And so my perspective on any, because Ron is actually predominantly Black. And so, but when it comes to like the outskirts of Richmond, people think that, oh yeah, it's just Richmond that be getting hit. Nah, bro. Y'all gotta understand something.
Yeah, man.
Dudes that live either in Richmond or in the courts,
Bro.
they either gonna hit the counties.
Bro.
They're not gonna hit where they live at.
And what people don't realize is Verona, I will believe from my kindergarten to 3rd grade, I think 3 neighborhoods got developed, like Old Dominion, Creek, and some other joints. But then you gotta think Verona was a developing area, so a lot of people. I mean, at the end of the day, Verona is a country, but a bunch of city people have moved in.
Correct.
It's a bunch of neighborhood, and it extends all the way to Charles City, to the airport,
Yep.
all the way to basically Rockhead's Landing, bro. That's a big area of kids coming to one spot.
Yep.
And I know by the time I got to 11th, 12th grade, it started like feeling it even more. So like people, such a ground was coming in. It was just, I'm in classes. I remember going to class one time. People remember, bro. It was people in back in the room doing because it's an outdoor campus, bro.
Yeah.
People just pull up and just be walking through our campus. Like
Yeah.
my cousin got somebody pulled up on him. It was a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But it was. I'll say this, bro. It was the most. I had the most fun in my life during my years, bro. It was the best time. I love. It was so many different people, bro. It was just so many. Anything you needed. Somebody can do tents. Somebody knew how to design jeans.
Yeah.
Somebody was making music. Or
Yeah.
somebody was putting sets in your car. Somebody was this
Yeah.
athlete.
So your Rolodex nowadays, you can go through the list. Oh, like, okay, I need my shit in this. Yeah.
Legends can't. Verona built legends, bro. You
Yeah.
got NFL players.
Yeah.
My next door neighbor, like even my neighborhood, Foxborough, bro. I'm across the street was Dex Robb. This man is the greatest stylist in the NFL right now. In NBA, just styling all these athletes, and then down the street, man, it goes forever, man. We got my cousin Marcus Lewis. He's the head coach at Verona. He's literally across the street. Him and Coach Puka,
Yeah.
and it's just like Michael Robinson is down the other street, and Andre Branch in the NFL. He down the street. You got Super Bowl champion. It's a lot.
Isn't Andre?
That's my cousin, man. You know?
The other Andre in the NBA, or he came up from the G League. Was
That's
Andre?
really great. It's now honestly, no, he's from East End, but he's from Hot Springs.
Oh, he's from Hospital.
Yeah, but he could be around with us because
Yeah,
he's from
same tone. Yep.
Brian Henderson, and he's the hoop every morning. Jamon Green,
Yep.
he the hoop every morning
Yep.
before they came to school, bro. It was so much talent, walking around the campus or anything you needed. Drawing people, seeing people. I mean, it was a crazy experience. I'm just pulling up Matt Gray, just seeing the football team. It just felt like
and Verona always had a good football team.
it just felt like these dudes were grown men, bro. Like these dudes was 300 pounds, and Jody was 400 pounds. Like it just was this humongous dude. Dudes with beards walking around. Women look like grown women. Freshmen, you just felt like, bro,
Different time.
I'm in college already.
Yeah, I'm already.
And these dudes is like, D1 prospect. These dudes is one no joke, man. So it was a culture shock, but it was definitely the best experience. It was a family, man. You from around, you knew everybody. I know you probably interviewed AWOL, bro. You probably act just like me, bro. All this, just staying way to be one. We used to call each other me wet. That's what they call me, joke each other. We used to joke each other all day. We have fun, just wet each other and just ride our bikes, meet each other. Go to the next neighborhood, pick up 5 tournaments. Started at lunch. Like, we gonna go to Almond Creek today. Hoop. Like it was the best childhood I think I could ever have.
You can't say what each other nowadays.
Nah, I can't do it. Say pause. We stopped there. But if you rode with me to Verona and all of the there, we still because that's our straight.
Yeah.
But if I'm outside, I can't.
Right.
I can't stand it. It should be a greeting, bro. Like, what's up, bro? You trying to wet?
Yeah.
Like, anybody from Russell watch is probably tripping. That's how I really was.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Let me know if that's a wet. That was a Just let me know, bro. Because lunchtime was crazy, man.
Yeah.
I've been around the world, man. I met a lot of great people, man. Been in some very iconic rooms, man. But there was nothing compared to that experience being at Verona High School.
Yeah.
Easily. Nothing.
Yeah.
Classic time. Golden era. I went back to the council, like, but that was golden era. He was down with these kids before y'all, and he been there forever, Mr. Oliver. Shout out Mr. Oliver. He told me, like, bro, y'all, that period of time is to go. I used to have fun coming to work, bro. I used to pull up, like, these kids, because the difference is now with us and them and these kids now, we was bad as hell. But we won't disrespect for them.
Right. It's a huge difference.
These kids now,
they don't give a fuck.
bro.
They're gonna attack. They never met your mom, but they're gonna attack her because you said, yeah, my mom, I grew up, whatever.
No, I was a counselor. I used to teach. You know what I'm saying, for about 7 years. And like, this is I remember vividly. We weren't acting like y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all wild.
Yeah, because we were taught to.
It was a respect now, but it was still a dog, bro.
Like, no, that's all. You only taught all like.
Hold on. Cut that out quick. Bro, teachers, we pull up. Teachers had their football jerseys on. My homies, like, they just wear the jersey. We was cool with our teachers, bro. I had teachers to hand us the keys to the car. We on game, bro. Y'all go up the street. It was sick on the street.
Yeah.
Go get y'all for the cheese. They come back for the game, bro. It's probably like
That's horrible food before a game, though.
oh, all we had was we had chocolate milk and biscuit, bro.
That was it.
How we gonna function the test and we eating strong bully, bro, and some strawberry milk, bro? That's crazy. Yeah, that was literally coming out, bro. $1 fry, Broadway fry, bro. With the Old Bay season on it, bro. Just go back to class, bro. That's all we ate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or we'll go to Sicko with Ogmong and get for the cheese sticks. So that's all we knew.
Yeah.
I was up the street, man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody put up their fire. One person get in the car and go bring it back for lunch. Everybody,
Yeah.
it was family.
That was a great time. That was back when you could pay $5 for lunch.
$20 split the tank.
Yeah.
Everybody, one car. I know I had my whip. I pick up, you know what I'm saying, Mario, Dre, LJ, Dante. Everybody hop in my car. Everybody give me 5 on Monday. I
You had the whole system going, huh?
Yeah, I had to pick everybody up, man. Or my brother would take them, you know what I'm saying? Or my mama would take them.
Yeah.
Either way, it was all
That's true.
exchanging out, you know.
Yep. That's how it was back in the day. And, you know, unfortunately, times have changed.
Yeah, it ain't the same.
And
you know, these dudes don't even talk to each other, man. These dudes don't even know who they teammates are.
Exactly.
I'm going to the practice of some of these high schools. They don't know who bruh is on the bench. I'm like, bruh, he's the whole season.
That's supposed to be your brother.
Bruh, that's one dude. Hey man, I used to hoop with that coach. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, what coach is that? I was like, but you don't know the coach name? The assistant coach? And she was like, no, that was fine. Like, bro, season over next month. And the assistant coach name.
Yeah, bro. So you mean to tell me you went the whole year don't know your
they don't ask. They don't talk, bro. Like we had
Yeah.
a relationship with our coaches and our teachers, bro. It was so natural, but we have fun with these people. Usually now it's so disconnected on the games, like on the online.
Yeah.
They fill up, we catch the fight, they fill up and we play the game, bro.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy about this conversation is the fact that I thought I would never talk like this.
Yeah. Right.
But I get it now.
I get it now.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. And just my house in general was just wild, bro. I just come home from practice, bro, or work. I worked at DTLR, bro. It just be full of. Oh my George had a whole career. It'd be a basketball tournament in the back. She upstairs cooking steak and potatoes for the people that were playing 2K down here.
Yeah.
Or I'm pulling up, she pulling up behind me, but she got to my home. Just went to Fairfield Commons and got flight hosts. And I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, that's damn. Like,
that was that cool. Matter of fact, Johnny down the street was my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Like whoever needs something, bro, what's up?
Yeah.
She like, bro, I'll have fun over here. And let me be the outlet. She loved it, bro. Embrace it. Doors open, bro.
Yeah. That's love.
That's a lot there.
Yeah.
A lot to experience as a young kid.
Yeah. I actually had the opportunity to play for your mom for the NBA and Richmond Elite. And you know, I didn't go play overseas, but you know, I could easily. You know, easily could have played overseas.
I thought she was in the middle of one of them seasons though.
I was about
We had a crazy breakouts 1 year, and I
Yeah.
thought she was about to bounce when they was calling. Like,
Yeah. I was about to, but then I was thinking of longevity. You know, longevity.
it's a
So I
whole
was not.
different.
Yeah.
Like start a new journey.
Yeah. So, but yeah, transitioning to I guess college before we get to the professional world. Any challenges from college, and then you said you went to Christopher Newport.
The Christopher Newport, man, just off his strength of one. It's a nice lot. I wish I would have went to some other schools I wanted to go to, but I guess I wanted to challenge myself something different. I had super low GPA, so to be in the Christopher Newport, you have a 4.0, 4.2 at the time or whatever. Man.
Yeah.
I won't even tell you what my GPA was, but I couldn't even. So I had to take 10 classes, 5 in the first part of the summer, 5 in that, just so I had to get all A's, just so I can be a student on the basketball team. I have to be too. So I ground out and did it. I was more like, it was like a challenge to me because I was like, I struggled so much in school, and it was because being out of school so much in the hospital, having these seizures, whatever, it's hard for me to learn. I ain't gonna talk about it, but yeah, I ended up doing that, bro. So I ended up my freshman year going into Christopher Newport. I'm technically a senior. I mean, a sophomore because I took 10 classes, bro, and get all A's.
Yeah.
And then a lot of stuff. I didn't play my freshman year. I couldn't transition to it. Yeah, I just won't end it. Second year, I came back. I had heart surgery. And I was like, bro, I'm just It's starting to make me depressed, bro. I'd rather just let it go before I die out the joint.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to transfer it back to Virginia State. They was like, bro, ain't nobody taking these credits, bro. Like, if you at a liberal arts school, which I didn't know either.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't know. I didn't know much.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go to college. All my homies was at D1 schools and stuff,
Right.
like going
Right.
and failing stuff.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do something.
No, that's hella depressing. All
Bro.
you see people going doing.
I'm the only person on my friend group that played basketball. Everybody else was phenomenal, like D1 athletes.
Yeah.
So with the Clemson, Florida State, Syracuse, Virginia Tech, and I just wanted to go to college or do something, whatever. This, and then I picked it personally because I was close to home, only 45 minutes away, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was mentally downhill in a way. Not because my friends, I was always that number one fan, but it was because of my health. It was
Yeah.
like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
man, I just feel like if I have a seizure, I'm out of state. What's going to happen? Or and I shouldn't have let that very well go on.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, but I mean, you're also human.
yeah, at
Yeah.
the time, 18, 17 years old, I didn't have that weight on my shoulder to give me the, you know. And so I just went, and I did have seizures when I was in college. You know what I'm saying? So that was a lot of depressing points that is like, why me, bro? Like,
Yeah. All these people.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I knew athletically and skill wise, I couldn't play. So,
Yeah.
so if I had the same equal opportunities as some
Yeah.
of my friends, I know for a fact that would be the same boat. Probably still looking to this day.
Yeah.
But I don't let that be an excuse neither.
Yeah.
But it would not, with nobody being in my body, you'll never understand.
Yeah, you never understand that. I know I would. Fortunately, I'm like super healthy. You know, to the point where I don't even go to the doctor anymore. But when I do go, it's like all my levels are like
Yeah, bro, you be
super
you
good.
running like 5 miles a day. Too.
Yeah, true. But it's not like, I have my spells where I don't do healthy, eat healthy or whatever. But
Mhm.
I'm blessed, and
Yeah,
somebody going through that,
right.
it's tough, bro.
Man,
That's tough.
fact, man. And then after I left the team, um, I went. I had 1 year. So that was my sophomore year. Then junior year, I just had an off year. After I was trying to transfer out, I'm trying to just go to a HBCU, whatever. And then it was like, bro, there's no point. You already a junior now, it's your sophomore. You're a senior.
Yeah.
Just knock it out. Just be done. Man, I was like, no, I need to do it all for like a mental stamp. I need to leave.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna start from scratch. I literally none of them credit this because once you get to Lemongrass, when the actual major starts, and all what you did prior is like, yeah, so that's critical thinking or whatever it was. Cause
Yeah.
liberal arts, critical thinking. It's the only place I could have transferred at that time, Win Mary. I'm not going to law school.
Nah. Yeah.
But then,
Also, Will married.
come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
We know what Will married is.
But then junior year, my grandmother passed, which was like super crucial. That joint
Yes.
destroyed me, bro.
Yeah.
And then senior year, my my teammate passed, where Brian Herman had passed. So that joint was a double hit, and both of them passed within it's the week of my birthdays each year. So
That's crazy.
I was just at the bottom of the pit, bro. I didn't even know who I was at the point or whatever.
Yeah.
I ended up getting out of that senior year, bro. I just was like, yeah, I gotta just get it together, and I did. You know what I'm saying? Which was a great experience. Shout out to Stacy Davidson. And Stacy Davidson was my therapist. She wasn't even my therapist, but she was my therapist at college. I talked to her she got married lately. I talked to her for the first time after I graduated. She got me through, bro.
Yeah.
And like I always praise her every time I get a chance with somebody to talk about that for years. Cause she made sure go do this. She gave me resources. I remember going out and get diagnosed for stuff, coming back up, and then from there that's when she was encouraging me to get into the field I am now. Actually, now I think about it, and I was working my 11th grade, my junior year. I worked at in Menchville, which was your homie. He's from.
Yeah.
It's called Menchville Transitional Home.
Yeah. You talking about Kelvin?
Kelvin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I used to hang out with a lot of his homies, and my boy Connie and them, like Rathers. So I used to be around Menchville a lot, and she had plugged me in with these people that do mental health at the transitional home. It'd be these families in these houses. The transition not go to work, and not from there. I'm like, but that's what I need to do. But it makes sense. I'm helping people. Like, why I ain't been through this? I switched my major sociology and all that down into the field, man. So from there, I'm here now. I mean, I got my own agency and all that. But
Yeah. Yeah.
She was definitely the engine that initiated, everything I'm doing now to get out that mental space I was in. I was in the dark space.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a beautiful thing to have people like that. She just popped. I mean, she was I forgot even what the role she did at the school, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't even pay attention to that. I didn't know she ran like this club at the school outside. So my boy Kenny Reed had plugged me with her. Like, yeah, bro, I should have been talking to you.
Yeah. Yeah. You need people like that.
Yeah.
And I've talked about that before. And, for me, I don't want to ever say nobody ever helped me.
No, bro.
Right.
No.
Because that's bullshit.
Bro.
Right.
Even the negative people who come in,
Yeah,
has
even
helped you
correct.
in a way.
Correct.
Yeah.
In a
I
way.
didn't even cut you off.
Yeah. No, for sure. I
That-
wholeheartedly, yeah.
That's what people don't. I know me and you in the same field, but that's what some people always push it aside.
So,
Like,
yeah.
what up to did you wrong? Like, nah,
Yeah. No, that you need that's called a lesson.
there you go. Gave you lessons.
Yeah.
It strengthens you up in this way. Now you're doing this even better than you should. Had it not happened, you might have been content with where you would move.
Yep.
But him snaking you in that way. I mean,
Yeah.
granted that I don't believe you should then let the bad happen.
Yeah.
But it molded you in a way that you
Yeah.
gotta
They
appreciate.
molded you in the way,
You
yeah.
gotta appreciate the bad and good.
You gotta appreciate the bad and the good to the point where it's almost so like I had a conversation with this dude on the corner store right here, gas station. And he owned a trucking business. This is coming here. He owned a trucking business. And I didn't even like try to go to that conversation, but he brought this shit up.
Yeah,
He literally said,
might have felt something.
my dad was not there growing up. I'm a be a dad nowadays
I
to
was-
not be like him.
Yeah.
And I said, man, you speak my language.
Right.
That's it, bro.
That have that absence, man, and you fill it up even stronger, man. So
Yeah.
big advocate on that.
Yeah, big hella advocate on that. But yeah, kind of diving into your professional world more.
Right.
You own a mental health agency. What's the name of your mental health agency?
Path. Positive assistant therapy help. Yeah, man.
Okay.
And then I do I'm a photographer, so do photography, video production. Co-own a gym on became a Richmond League. It birthed from Richmond League, ABA to my OD. Doing those things, man. Like I said, I'm gonna go to work, man. Wake up. This.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
very thankful, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it has ups and downs, of course.
Right.
But I'm a sincere entrepreneur.
Yeah. You do what you love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You help people. You help people by taking photos.
Free ways.
Yeah. You put the creative aspect into it. So.
You would help people with on the athletic. We're doing a media day with the kids next week on just media training. Now with this NIL stuff, and we do that in the gym. We have a lot of like panels in the gym. Last time we had the substance abuse panel, just discussing stuff with the kids.
Okay.
Bringing them in. Schools come in. They we talk about it. I mean, we don't even a little promote. Honestly, bro, I don't promote. When it comes to helping, I haven't promoted one thing I've done. And only people who with me every day know what I do, and I don't really.
Bro, you don't have what you do is the promotion.
Yeah,
It's called word of mouth.
I know me just announcing that I got a month out. I know 95% of my friends don't even know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
I just, that's me helping people, and that's just me doing what I like to do.
Yep.
Even with photography, man, like it's to me, I feel like I'm helping people. I mean, I don't feel like I am because I mean I'm providing you with a service that's like to see people smile, bro. So,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
take a picture of somebody
Yep.
for their graduation,
Yep.
or you got a retainer client, and you say, man, I need you for the baby shower. I need you for the wedding. I need you for the business I open. I need you for the head. Like, float to
Commercial.
yeah, bro. Yeah, you hit me up, man. So that's to me, man. I bring something to you, man. Make some memories.
Yeah.
You got a second that's on your wall is gonna last forever, bro.
Yeah.
I was able to provide that for you.
Yeah.
I can go home feel good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a twofold there.
Yeah.
So to wrap up the professional world, who have you worked with, like some big names?
Man, man. I've had a journey, man. I can tell you that it's been a blessing. I will be honest with you, the untold truth. I'm pretty much I'm pretty done with it when it comes to like photography or just how I'm moving.
Yeah.
I might be more stationary, but that period of time when I first really started to take photos up until I had my daughter, man, it's been wild, bro.
Yeah.
I've been in some very extraordinary rooms
The shit that you have.
Chick handle with some people I'd never in life I see on TV that think I'd never be even in the vicinity of them and on the same road or something with them.
Yeah.
And it's been marvelous, man. I've enjoyed it. I don't, and one thing, bro, is weird because I never chased this, but I've never been like,
Hell to you that.
yeah, and I never was like. The only time I would say I'm chasing something is like, okay, I see this person I really used to admire. He's gonna be at this facility. I can try to get media pass. If that's considered chasing, I don't know.
No, that's considered being smart.
That just me like I want to be there. Like it'd be no different if you buying a concert ticket. I'm not looking
Same thing.
but chasing as in like, oh, I'm gonna go do that. I got like I'm a,
Yeah.
hey, bro,
Or I woke up one morning, I chose to be a photographer.
no, bro, it's
Yeah.
fun. Got the cameraman.
Yeah.
I don't like talking about. And it's a significant person that was in my life at one point. There's a reason why I do it, which I don't want to get into because I got respect the family. But basically, my grandma was passing with cancer, and I had a friend, a very close friend, adult, and she was going through the same thing. And she asked me like, I wouldn't say on that bad, but it was somewhere. You want to get that off the counter? You can have it. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Long story short, I ended up it was a camera, and yeah, she ended up passing, rest in peace. And then when grandma passed, well, it's just like I went back to college and I was going out to meet Conley,
Yeah.
one of your homie,
Yeah.
friend or whatever, and my boy Davon. And I'm getting out the door, I'm getting out my car, and the dude pull up on me, bro. Like some wild pull up. So he was a baby, he was a dude called, he's an army vet or whatever he was.
Okay.
He pulled up and he said, "Hey man, hey, I know this show might be sounding crazy. This might sound wild. Like I ain't coming to do nothing, bro. I just want to ask you something, bro. I'm actually about to get what was it deployed or something, whatever it is, about to get shipped out."
Yeah.
He's like, "Bro, I just left from my cousin's house. I just gave him some of my clothes. I got this other bag, bro, with some stuff in here. Do you want it?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean,
I'll take it.
and at that point, I was still doing mental health. So I was always giving my clothes to my kids. I had a caseload at that moment. He was like, "Hey, look, man, this may sound pretty, bro, but it's actually a speaker, a camera, and some shoes, bro. You can take them joints out of my trunk because I'm about to leave. I don't want this stuff in my car when I'm gone."
Right.
And they with the same camera she had.
That's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
So that joint kind of just fell into your lap.
bro, like literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I started taking pictures, and it just 2007. I had set the camera down for a good little minute, and then I just remember I had picked it back up, and then 2007, 16, I was shooting Barack Obama.
Great.
That was my first like job.
Yeah. Our favorite president.
Barack Obama. I'm down for the buck. What's up, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On stage his last, was it 2007, 16, whatever year his last presidency. It was his last speech, period. Like it was at the Congressional Black Caucus when he spoke, and I'm right there, boom.
Yeah.
The talk looked down, but like, and then from there, bro, it's just like, and I'm what I plan on doing now, and I'm kind of like just falling back from it is I'm gonna have these interviews, not podcasts, but like it's gonna be Rock interviewing Carẽs, and it's gonna be like me talking about that like that experience like that,
Yeah.
just anybody else I work with like that people don't know I've done.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start talking about it and then showing y'all the experience of it, what I did, how
Oh,
I
yeah, that's
did,
dope. Yeah.
because a lot of people like my mentees or whatever I be helping out, or people online or Instagram, my DM be asking me like, "How did you do this? How you did it?" Like when I answer them, I do not know. Like it's all God or whatever, however this universe in place. It's the honest truth, bro. I not credentialized with no companies.
Yeah.
I never been.
Right. You didn't go to the school
I
for
never
it.
go to like, bro. It just was
Yeah.
happening, and it kept happening for a good period. And then I will say at one point I did get addicted to uh it won't be chasing, but it was addicted to just I guess building a portfolio. Like, I just like because I was getting this access, I was like, well, I'm here. I might as well just actually like do the like if I get assigned to shoot this person randomly, which I don't know how, why you contacted me. I'm shooting him, and then if something else happened over there, like then it was more like I got addicted. I had to show you, but I'm gonna go over here too.
Yeah.
I knew you would.
Nah,
So
yeah.
that was, I would say that was kind of like at one period of time.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just can't answer the question. I do not know.
Yeah.
And
It's a talent. That's
bro, I don't.
you know, because this reminds me of it's been plenty of times where I've done been on the basketball court and I done you done been there for a couple of highlights, you know, but I was surprised myself.
Yeah.
It's like, wait,
Yes, bro.
what the fuck did I just
What
do?
just happened?
Yeah, yeah,
That's how, bro. The day I got, I shouldn't say addicted because that's not really what it was. I just got, I was more. It was from that point. I was just doing it. It was just fun. I never made it. I never made money off it. I was just having fun, just moving around in these weird ass places,
yeah.
just meeting people,
But that's the foundation for where you are now, though,
bro.
with photography.
And it just and it was just blowing up. And then these people, hey, bro, like, I'm with comment, like, hey, man, you should when you come up to New York, bro, you should give a rock to do Carẽs. I'm down here in DC with them, like it, and they're like, all right, cool, I'm just with. It was the day that I had shot Dick Gregory's funeral, and I'm sitting there. They escort me down. I wasn't even supposed to be there. And I'm gonna talk about it in one of the episodes with one of my boys, Greg Rafford, and the guy that had met after shooting Barack Obama. When I'm leaving out shooting Barack Obama, I'm leaving out, and the dude, as I'm turning, he's right there. And he like, hey man, I've been watching you all week, bro. Like you know, I like the way you moving. You know, you ain't starstruck on any people's face. Well, he's like, man, I hope I see you again, bro.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding, and it's a long story. But whatever reason, I'm with my boy, and I'm at Dick Gregory's funeral. That doesn't make sense. As an attendant, like I'm just there, be up in the bleachers, just having the experience because I got a ticket. And as I open up the door to the mosque, the dude standing right there again, bro. And he's like, bro, I'm glad I see you. He's like, well, look, man. He said, hey, man, well, you here to, we a camera. I was like, I don't got my camera in the car. I was like, oh, I thought you was here to shoot the funeral. I was like, nah. He's like, open up your shirt, peel the media pass, put on my chest. He said, let me get your camera.
Oh, it was just like that.
Went to the car, bro. I just don't hear nothing. Like,
Yeah.
it's complete sound.
I was called here to do this.
I'm talking about complete. So I could just hear I can hear my feet hitting the ground. It's just quiet, bro. Like hearing bird chirping, running, get the car, go to the car, get my camera. When I come back in, peace, huh? Peace to your brother. Assalamu alaikum. Come on down. I get escorted down as I'm walking down. John Sally come dap me up like he knew me. What's up, brother? Come with me. I was like, all right. Walking down with John Sally. He say, you right, well, you go sit here. I was like, but you're not the usher. He started laughing. He's like, yeah, I just want you to come with me. I was like, but you don't even know. I haven't even said my now. You haven't even done that.
Yeah. That's dope.
Sit down, bro.
That VIP action.
Bro, listen, squeezing through his legs like this.
Yeah.
I sit down, bro. And when I look up, I guess how it finally hit me. Like, I got back to reality, bro. I kick my feet up, bro. I'm hitting Dick Gregory's casket.
Yeah.
I look on the side of me, bro. It's Bill Cosby. Beside me, behind me is Andy Irie. In front of me is Steve Harvey. And I'm just like,
this is crazy.
I'm in it. Like,
I'm here.
Yeah.
That's
And it's crazy because the year before that, before I met Obama, I had met Dick Gregory. But like I said, that's a long other story. That's why I'm doing the series because I want to talk about all that, line it up.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep branching off.
Yeah. So that's crazy. This the untold truth.
Yeah, man. A lot of people don't even know that.
Yeah. So when you drop it, let me know, dog, because I'm gonna let people know.
I got my Instagram cleared out just with one thing for
Yeah.
that page now. It's also for my daughter too, man. I want to make sure she knew who I am, like the legacy.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't no legend of, but it's like it's been a journey. A lot of people who think they know what I've done don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a lot, bro.
Okay.
I done seen a lot. I done seen a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
What does it feel like to be a father?
Man, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced. I think I told you or whoever I said, man, if I had I known I was gonna feel this way, because I never wanted to. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This untold truth, right?
Yeah.
I never wanted kids.
Yeah.
And it was because I lived in a fear of them inheriting my disease.
Yeah.
And I felt like if I was to have a child and my daughter or my son is epileptic,
Yeah.
right? I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know if I wanted to be here. It would be the worst. I would feel so bad and guilty, bro.
Yeah. Because you experienced that.
Bro, I wouldn't wish this on worst enemy, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish this on nobody. Anybody who's epileptic would probably vouch for it. I wouldn't want nobody to have experienced it and been as experienced it because of me.
Yeah.
And so even when I had my first daughter, that's crazy because I was enjoying the moment when I pulled her out, that quarter. I'm thinking that for that I had to cut it off. Like, bro, she gonna be healthy. You know what I'm saying? But that was just like, please, bro, like God just grant her a healthy body, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just, and then I had my second daughter. But
Yeah.
being a father, bro, like I said, if I had known I was gonna feel this way about my daughter,
You had 10 kids.
I would have 10 kids. Like, bro, this don't make me feel like a superhero. Bro. Even when I'm struggling, it might be something going on, bro. Me already having a calm demeanor about stuff. Now I was ready, like, the other day I'm at 7-Eleven, bro was coming off. He turned to me on some like I'm the one saying something. It was right dude behind me.
Yeah.
Gotta get home to our daughter, bro.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about you remember dude at the Wizards game?
Bro,
And he started popping off. I talked
it happens so often that you could just be innocently moving around and somebody acting reckless. And you just end up
me and you both was like,
and my whole thing was, bro, I'm just trying to get home to my daughter. That's the phrase I say all the time. Even with me working, even when I'm doing photography, I just want to get home to my daughter. That's it.
Yeah, see, for me in that situation, it was more so of me saving him.
That was about to be bad. Because he really turned around.
Like, bro, what you doing?
And you said, what's up?
What's up?
Like,
what you gonna do, bro?
He said, we good. And like, I was never bad.
I was never mad, bro. Exactly.
Yeah, bro. And it just
that go on.
But it be stuff like that. It be happening so often, bro. Like people really don't understand. It's such a blessing to wake up, go to work, do whatever you gotta do, and get back home, bro. And get back home safely. That is something that we overlook. That we do not. That we don't take. You know what I'm saying? We may thank God every day for whatever we got, but we don't. It's so specific on just being out in the world and coming back home.
Yeah. See, you know my script because the last question is, what's one untold truth you will leave with the viewers? And I feel like that's the untold truth right there.
That's the untold truth. That's the truth, man.
That's the truth.
If it is something to leave with, it would definitely be yourself, and that's a testimony that I lived in fully. Like I don't the way I just talked to you is the same way I talked to every single client I've ever had, any building I've been in. I just don't know how to be nobody else but myself. And I think, no, it's not that I think. I know that's how the universe responds. I think by nature, bro, is you being yourself, you're going to gravitate to what's supposed to be. When you're your natural atmosphere or habitat, what's supposed to come is going to come.
Exactly.
And what ain't supposed to come is going to get weeded out. And you'll be able to identify it. But being you allows that to happen. It's your gate to let all that come to you. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you derail and go another route of being this person and put on this character, nothing naturally can get to you.
It's bad.
It's bad. It gets bad. And then you end up believing that's where you're supposed to be, and the whole time you're in detriment.
Yeah. You're supposed to be a multi-millionaire, but you made one back to city.
Because you wanted to be somebody else.
Exactly.
Or be something that ain't you. And I just don't believe that, man. I don't think no connection I've made, I can pick up the phone and call people you wouldn't think of as in my call log randomly. May not be able to work for them, but they have build a connection to myself with the camera and when I'm interacting, getting stuff done, man.
Yeah.
You know, and one thing my mother taught me wholeheartedly, there was something she installed in me and my brother, is the only time you should have your hands balled up is when you're defending your family. Other than that, bro, your hands should always be open. That's how she lived.
And that's the old school way.
Yeah, bro, because you can't you give blessings this way. You can hand people stuff, but you can also receive your blessings from God like that way. Only times you have your fist balled up is when it's time to defend your family. Other than that, bro, and and she's a testimony of that. I see her giving her last piece of bread to a random person if she had to, but it come back tenfold for her. It'd be crazy.
It do, yeah, and
then she's being hurt.
and she's being her, and it always comes back tenfold, bro.
Tenfold.
I tell people all the time, bro. If you do right by people, right will come.
Come back.
You know, that's all you got to do.
Come back every time.
You know,
Come back. You got to be patient on it too.
you got to be patient.
Be patient on it too. It will come back in a way you may not know in different forms, but stay true to yourself and it'll come back.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to install in my daughter, my family. Shout out to Martina, man. She does a great job with my daughters, man. They got a beautiful mother that's raising them, and we keep that in our family as well. She got a big heart as well, man. So my daughters, I'm trying to keep them as blessed as I can with that lesson, man. I think it goes a long way, bro. Life go a long way.
It does. Yeah, I would strong-heartedly agree with that because again, be yourself.
Be yourself.
I don't know how else to be. I can't fake this. This is just what it is. So, last thing I want to say is again, appreciate you coming on today.
Yeah, man. Hey, and give you your flowers too, bro. I know you said thanking me for coming on, man. I gotta thank you for allowing me to come on. What you're doing, I know it's therapeutic and soothing for your spirit as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, bro. You're talking that stuff off your chest, like the untold truth, man. I gotta feel magnificent for your, just sprinkling water on your spirit, man. I know it's growing. It's gonna, whatever end of the tunnel you're at, it's gonna be so big when you finish this joint that you can look back at it, man. So
yeah. I got big plans for it as far as not actually the untold truth, but as far as like where I'm gonna eventually go, and I'll let the viewers know at some point. But
hey, look, we ran ready for it.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. So
appreciate
y'all viewing. Again, the untold truth. We want to encourage others to be better than yesterday, growth wise. And whoever you are, whether you're a father, a business owner, whatever the case may be, just becoming better over time, understanding that nobody's perfect. We always want to continue to grow as people. So again, appreciate you being here today, dog.
Appreciate that.
Until next time.
Next time, man.
See you.
Sweezy.